All right, let's look at the practice exam 2, problem number 6. All right, so we have f prime of a is equal to limit as x approaches 0 of square root of 4 plus sine of x minus 2 all over x. All right, answer the following questions. Find f of x and find a. All right. So we just have to compare this with the definition of f prime of a. Remember that f prime of a is equal to limit as x approaches a. Then you have f of x minus f of a over x minus a. Right? So we compare. So you can see that if you're looking for f of x, and here's f of x, and then you can see that this is gotta be f of x right there. Right? And if you're looking for a, you can see that a shows up right here. So it's gotta be that guy. Right, so let's double check, but let's see. So the answer is going to be f of x is going to be simply square root of 4 plus sine of x, and a in this case is 0. Right, so that's the answer for part A. Alright, let's double check though. Alright, so f of a is going to be f of 0. So if you plug in 0 for x, you get square root of 4, which is going to be 2, so which is right here. And you can't really see it, but x is same thing as x minus 0, so which is x minus a, which a is 0. Right, so it works out. All right, so it says that use the derivative to evaluate this limit. All right, so we want to evaluate this limit, but what you're looking for is really f prime of 0. All right, so this is what we're looking for. But we can find f prime by doing this. We can just go ahead and take the derivative. All right. So we have square root of 4 plus sine of x. All right, you can rewrite it as, since I don't like square root when I take the derivative, so I'm going to rewrite it as a quantity 4 plus sine of x, raise it to the 1/2 power. All right, so derivative is going to be, all right, put the power in front, so 1/2 is going to go in front. And leave the inside function as it is. So you have a 4 plus sine of x. And then subtract 1 from the power. So it's going to be negative 1/2 power. And then multiply by derivative of inside. So derivative of 4 is 0. So I'm not going to write anything there. And derivative of sine is a cosine. Alright, so if you're looking for, let's see, I'm going to actually simplify it first. So it's going to be cosine of x is going to be on top. So that will take care of this guy. Right? Then you have 2 on the bottom. So here, there's a 1/2. So 2 is on the, I'm going to put the 2 there. So 2 is going to be there. Alright, then we have this negative 1/2 power, so I'm going to put this guy on the bottom. So you have a 4 plus sine of x, and it's a 1/2 power, so you have a square root there. Alright, then what we're looking for is f prime of 0, so we just have to plug in 0 there. So you have a cosine of 0 over, right, so 2 times square root of 4 plus sine of 0, right? And the cosine of 0 is 1, right? and sine of 0 is 0, so it's a 2 square root of 4 is 2 times 2, so it's 4. Right, so the value is 1/4. Right, so that's the value of the limit, which is the same thing as f prime of 0, since it's the definition of f prime of 0. All right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.